You thought going keto would give you more energy, but why are your legs getting weaker? Why does walking up the stairs feel harder than before? Why does your heart race after just standing up too quickly? You're not skipping meals. You're eating all the right keto foods. But what if this popular diet meant to make you feel stronger was secretly draining your muscles and energy? Many seniors switch to keto hoping to lose weight and boost vitality. But for those over 60, keto can quietly trigger leg weakness, dizziness, and fatigue, especially in the first few weeks. Behind the scenes, your body is flushing out water, losing sodium, magnesium, and potassium, the very minerals that keep your muscles strong and your blood flowing. So before you take another step on your low-carb journey, let's reveal the hidden ways keto can sap your strength and what you can do right now to feel steady, strong, and full of life again. Mistake 1. Losing too much water too fast. You started keto hoping to feel lighter, stronger, and sharper, but after just a few days your legs feel heavier, your energy drops, and your balance is off. So, what's going on? Here's what most people don't realize. When you cut carbs, your body uses up stored sugar called glycogen. And for every bit of glycogen burned, your body flushes out water. Not just a little, but a lot. That's why many people notice more bathroom trips during their first week on keto. But here's the catch. With that water, your body also loses precious minerals, sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These are the muscle spark plugs that keep your legs steady and your heart pumping. Without them, older adults may feel dizzy when standing, weak during a walk, or just plain tired all day. You may not feel thirsty, you may not even notice it's happening. But slowly, this hidden water loss is draining your strength from the inside out. The solution? It's surprisingly simple. Start your morning with a tall glass of water and a small pinch of sea salt. Some even find that bone broth works wonders. Within days, you might feel more balanced, more awake, and more you. If this part of the keto diet surprised you, comment number 1 below. Your story might help someone else. Stay safe and strong. Mistake 2. Skipping calories without realizing it. You thought keto was about eating less to lose more. But when older adults eat too little, especially on a low-carb diet, your body doesn't burn fat. It slows down, protects itself, and takes energy from your muscles instead. Many seniors cut back drastically on food, thinking they're doing it right. But the keto diet is not a starvation plan. It requires high fats, moderate proteins, and enough total calories to keep your system functioning. Without fuel, your muscles weaken, starting with your legs. That's why many people over 60 feel shaky walking to the kitchen or standing too long while cooking. You may also feel colder, more irritable, or forgetful. That's your brain begging for support. Low food intake plus low carbs is a dangerous mix, especially in older adults whose metabolism is already slower. And here's the subtle trap. On keto, meals are small and rich, but not always filling. You might think you've eaten enough, when really, you're hundreds of calories short. So, what's the fix? Don't fear calories. Focus on healthy fats like avocado, eggs, olive oil, and salmon. Track your food intake for 3 days. You might be shocked how little you're actually eating. If this shifted your thinking, comment number 2 below. Someone else might need to hear this too. Mistake 3. Ignoring the keto flu as just getting old. At 71, Richard thought he was just feeling his age. He switched to keto hoping for mental clarity. But within 5 days, he felt dizzy getting out of bed, had leg cramps at night, and couldn't focus on a simple newspaper article. He almost blamed it on age until his daughter told him, "Dad, that's the keto flu. When your body switches from burning sugar to burning fat, it goes through a transition." For seniors, that process can be more intense. Your body flushes out fluids and minerals, which affects everything from brain clarity to leg strength. Richard wasn't sick, he wasn't failing, he was adapting, but without the support he needed. Keto flu isn't an illness. It's a sign your body is stressed and searching for balance. And for older adults, the symptoms hit harder: shaky legs, poor sleep, headaches, and irritability. But it doesn't have to last. Richard began drinking homemade electrolyte water, just water, lemon, and a pinch of salt, twice a day. He added magnesium-rich greens, stopped over-restricting, and by week 2, he felt like himself again. So don't mistake keto flu for aging. It's fixable and fast. If you've ever felt like Richard in your first week of keto, comment number 3. You're not alone. Mistake 4. Not replacing lost minerals. You've been eating clean. No sugar, no bread, no pasta. So why do your legs feel tight? Why do you cramp at night? Or worse, wake up with your toes curling in pain? Most seniors think it's just dehydration. But the real problem isn't water, it's what's missing from the water. When you start keto, your body loses minerals fast: magnesium, potassium, and sodium. These tiny electrolytes act like messengers, keeping your heart steady, your muscles relaxed, and your legs moving. Without them, your body misfires. That twitch in your calf? It's not old age. That lightheaded moment after standing? It's not just fatigue. These are signs your inner wiring is short-circuiting because keto flushed out what you needed to function. And here's the shocker: plain water can make it worse. Drinking too much without minerals can dilute your blood and further unbalance your system. The solution? Don't just drink more, drink smarter. Add a pinch of sea salt to 1 glass. Include avocado, leafy greens, and maybe even a magnesium supplement if your doctor agrees. Feeling better may not require more effort, just more awareness. If you didn't know this was happening, comment number 4 below. You're not alone. Mistake 5. Cutting carbs too quickly. You went all in. Day 1, no bread, no rice, no fruit. You wanted fast results. But instead, you got headaches. Your legs gave out faster. Your brain felt foggy. Here's what's happening. Your body is shifting from sugar burning to fat burning. That's good, but it takes time. Cutting carbs too quickly shocks the system. Especially for older adults, the body needs time to adapt. Think of it like climbing stairs. If you skip too many steps at once, you're more likely to trip. The same applies to carbs. Seniors with slower metabolism or medications may feel side effects faster: fatigue, dizziness, even confusion. Some keto experts now recommend a gentle taper, gradually reducing carbs over a week or 2. That way your body learns the new rules without a full-on revolt. Try this. Instead of 20 grams on day 1, aim for 50 grams, then slowly scale down. Add fiber-rich veggies and some berries if needed. You'll still see benefits without the crash. Want to test it for yourself? Try it for 3 days. Then notice if your legs feel steadier, your mind clearer. If this makes sense, or you've already tried a slow carb approach, comment number 5 and share your experience. Mistake 6. Thinking keto means no vegetables. Many seniors on keto proudly say, "I haven't touched a carb in weeks." But ask what they've been eating and you'll often hear meat, cheese, eggs, and not much else. What's missing? Fiber. When you cut carbs, you often cut vegetables too, especially fiber-rich ones like spinach, broccoli, or zucchini. And without fiber, your digestion slows. Your gut bacteria weaken. Nutrients are absorbed less efficiently. You get bloated, backed up, and weak. Yes, weak. Because your colon doesn't just remove waste. It also helps regulate hydration, nutrient delivery, and even mood through the gut-brain axis. When your gut suffers, your legs do too. Many seniors report cramps, nerve pain, and general sluggishness. So don't fear vegetables. Focus on low-carb, high-fiber ones. Leafy greens, cauliflower, cucumbers. They help balance blood sugar, feed good bacteria, and keep your entire system humming. You're not failing keto by eating greens. You're upgrading it. If you didn't realize fiber played such a big role, comment number 6. It could change how you eat tomorrow. Mistake 7. Thinking weakness is just old age. You wake up, sit up and stand, but your legs wobble. You feel dizzy. You grip the wall. Again. You tell yourself, I'm just getting older. But what if this isn't aging? What if it's a mistake in your diet? Keto causes your body to burn fat for fuel. That's great if your system is supported. But in seniors, that switch can lower blood pressure and drain electrolytes fast, especially when you're dehydrated or not eating enough salt. That's why older adults on keto often feel weak when standing, get lightheaded easily, or feel out of breath during simple tasks. These aren't random symptoms, they're red flags. And the more you ignore them, the more your body compensates by slowing you down. That's not aging, it's adaptation without protection. Don't let normal aging become an excuse for silent suffering. What can help? Add a little more salt to your meals. Stay consistent with water. And check your blood pressure if you feel dizzy daily. If you've felt that morning unsteadiness since starting keto, comment number 7 below. Let's not mistake correctable signs for just getting older. Mistake 8. Overdoing protein, thinking it's safe. You gave up carbs but kept piling on the protein. Eggs for breakfast, chicken for lunch, steak for dinner. After all, protein builds muscle, right? Yes, but not in excess and not without balance. Many seniors make the mistake of treating keto like a high-protein plan. But too much protein, especially without fat, can trigger a response similar to carbs, raising insulin, stressing the kidneys, and even blocking ketosis. The result? You feel tired, foggy, and your legs feel heavy. Here's the phrase worth remembering. Keto is high fat, not high protein. Repeat it, write it, remember it. Older adults often need moderate protein, but combined with healthy fats. Without this balance, you may burn out instead of burning fat. Try this instead. Keep protein to about a palm-sized portion per meal, and make sure there's fat with it, like olive oil, nuts, or avocado. That's where the energy and recovery comes from. If you've been eating keto but feeling more worn down, comment number 8. Maybe this one detail is what you missed. Mistake 9. Eating too fast, ignoring body signals. Tom is 68. He switched to keto last year, lost weight, cut sugar, felt great at first. But one thing didn't change, his habit of rushing through meals. I still eat like I'm late for a meeting, he said. What Tom didn't know is that digestion slows with age, and when combined with a high-fat, low-carb diet, eating too quickly can cause bloating, nausea, and poor nutrient absorption. That leads to energy crashes, leg fatigue, and mental fog. Thousands of seniors make this same mistake. Doing keto right on paper, but ignoring their pace at the table. Here's the fix. Slow down. Chew each bite thoroughly. Sit down for every meal, and give your body a chance to digest and absorb what you're working so hard to eat well. Tom adjusted his pace, and within a week, his leg cramps disappeared. If you've been eating well but still feeling off, maybe the speed is the missing piece. Comment number 9 if this made you pause. Mistake 10. Forgetting to support your gut. You focused on carbs, fat, protein, but forgot one quiet system, your gut. On keto, especially in older adults, gut health can quietly decline. Cutting carbs often means cutting fiber, and when fiber drops, your gut bacteria starve. What happens next? You feel constipated, bloated, sluggish, but worse, nutrients don't absorb well. Inflammation rises. And your legs, strangely enough, begin to ache more after walks. Yes, your gut and your legs are connected. Through something called the gut-muscle axis, scientists now believe that poor digestion leads to weakness, nerve pain, and even balance problems. The longer you go without feeding your microbiome through fiber, fermented foods, and prebiotics, the harder it becomes to bounce back. So how can you fix it? Bring back non-starchy vegetables like spinach, cucumber, and sauerkraut. Drink more water with lemon. Add a spoonful of chia seeds or ground flax. Your gut doesn't need carbs, it needs support. If you didn't realize your stomach could affect your strength, comment number 10. This small shift could change your whole day. Mistake 11. Not adjusting keto for medications. You're on keto, but also on blood pressure meds, or diabetes meds, or diuretics. Have you checked how they interact? Many older adults forget this key step. Keto rapidly lowers blood sugar, blood pressure, and insulin needs. That's great, but if your meds don't adjust along with it, your body may crash hard. Feeling dizzy, weak in the legs, seeing blurry vision after a meal? These aren't random, they could be signs of medication imbalance. The risk grows over time. Some seniors report blacking out during walks or waking up at night with heart palpitations. That's not keto working, it's your body calling for help. So what should you do? Before starting or continuing keto, review your medications with a doctor or pharmacist, especially if you're taking blood pressure pills, diabetes medication, statins, or kidney drugs. Keto is powerful, but unmanaged, it can conflict with your prescriptions in dangerous ways. If you didn't think of this when starting keto, comment number 11, you could help someone else stay safe. Mistake 12. Making keto your identity. You lost weight, you feel in control, and now keto isn't just your diet, it's who you are. But what if that mindset is hurting you? Many older adults start keto and feel amazing at first, but over time, signs of imbalance creep in. Weaker legs, thinner hair, more irritability. Yet they push through thinking, I just need more discipline. But health isn't a contest, and keto isn't a religion. It's a tool, and like any tool, it works best when used correctly, not constantly. When eating rules become rigid, you stop listening to your body. You ignore fatigue, you dismiss leg cramps, you skip social meals, and slowly the diet that helped you starts to isolate you. Remember, the goal is freedom, not fear, flexibility, not restriction. It's okay to modify, to add safe carbs, to switch to a Mediterranean approach. Your health isn't judged by how keto you stayed, but how strong, mobile, and happy you feel. If this message hit home for you, comment number 12. You don't have to do this alone or perfectly. You know, sometimes it's not age that's slowing us down. It's the tiny habits we picked up, thinking they were healthy, when in fact, they're quietly draining our strength. The keto diet isn't bad, but without the right support, it can rob your legs of power, your mind of clarity, and your heart of joy. You don't have to give it up completely. Just slow down, drink smarter, eat with balance, and listen to what your body is quietly telling you. Think back to the last time you stood up without fear, walked without effort, felt steady and alive. You deserve that again, every day. And maybe, just maybe, your small change today could prevent someone else's big mistake tomorrow. If any of these signs or mistakes surprised you, leave a comment with the number that hit you hardest. Share this video with someone over 60, your parents, your partner, your walking buddy, and hit subscribe to join the HEALZO community, where every small tip brings hope, health, and strength back to your years. We're here for you, always.